Howdy all, welcome to part 27 of my playthrough of Dune Awakening. In this particular playthrough, to start with anyway, we are going to do the contract that will continue to advance our reputation with the Atreides, the deep extraction contract that's up there in the upper left hand of my screen. To do that, I need to go to a meeting point, which is in, there we are, which is in the Haga Rift. And you can see I'm basically very close to it. In fact, it shows me as... Oh, there I am. I'm not that close. All right. So there are two ways to get to this particular location. You can do a surface route along the outside here and then go down into this tunnel that goes down into this area. It comes out here and you have to cross this land bridge, and that means you actually have to go past the spiral to get to where the extraction point is. Actually, you know what? Based on what I'm looking at, I might have to do that anyway. Oh, you have to go past the Chom Mineral Extraction Facility. I think I may have to go past the spiral to do what I want to do. All right, well, we'll see. The other way is to run the entire length of the bottom level of the Haga Rift all the way up to here. And the easiest way to do that is to go in right here at the very southern entrance of the rift, right next to Rift Watch, and you just drive all the way down and basically stay on the bottom until you get up to a point where you can see that this is only a few hundred meters away. There are two ways to get up there. This is a ramp right behind me here that will take me up to the mineral extraction. What was it here? There we go. Nope, that's the deep extraction. There, the Chom Mineral Extraction Facility number 4. I am not going to do that. I think the ramp that I want to use should take me right to the actual extraction point. But looking at the map, it looks like it might actually take me... Get back off of here. I need to change into my armor for an experiment that I want to do. Because when you get up there, things won't go the way you would like them to if you would like them to go nice and easy. Let me get all ready here. I probably should have had a drink out of my still suit, but I'll have a drink out of the leader, John. Alright, so I am going to drive down to that other ramp that comes not up this side, but up the back side. If you'll pardon that expression. And basically, you just keep driving down into the lowest level of the rift. Oh, maybe that's the... You know what? That's the ramp that will take you up to the right level. And you see it's only 450 meters away. That's the ramp that brings you up to the Chom Mineral Extraction Facility. Alright, so let me go over to the one I'm going to use. Because under the impression that it's going to bring me right to the meeting point, I'm going to get shot at here by a... or not. That it's going to take me right to the meeting point as opposed to having to go past any facility. But I could be wrong. I might have to go past the spiral first. Let's see, so it's right up there, which means that the ramp is right over here. And there it is. No, it's telling me that I'm going to get to it before I get to the extraction, or the spiral, I think. Unless I'm not high enough. No, it's right there. Yeah. All right, so my experiment is going to be when you get ambushed by anybody, while you're on your bike, once you get off the bike, it looks like that person, or at least one of that group, will target the bike and not you. And I'm going to see if that's the case. I'm also going to... I did take a little bit of damage from one of those deserter camps driving by. Do a quick heal up so I'm fully healed. And I'm going to have another drink so I'm completely sated on water. Alright, let's see if this works. 60, 55 meters.
I see someone.
There we go. Alright. Oh, wow. Alright. Well, apparently if you hit them... put on the shield. Is somebody targeting... No! Nobody's targeting my bike. That's not what I wanted. Alright. Come on. Supposed to be able to dodge, and why aren't these people dying from the gun? Oh, I guess not. Okay. Let's move out of the way. Alright, why aren't you... There we go.
Hush, it'll all be over.
Okay. So the experiment turned out to be pretty much meaningless. Or I couldn't say meaningless. It did not prove my theorem. I have had that happen occasionally where I would go up to a camp of enemies of some sort and have them target the bike if they aggro me while I'm on the bike, and then I jump off the bike. But apparently that was not the case here. So there's the entrance to the spiral right there. My initial thought was I was going to go... I was going to come up here with my buggy so I could actually get some of that good erythrite up there, and right here and so on. I still can. But, you know, just using my cutter ray, I'm not going to get anything close to the amount that I would get if using my buggy. Wow. Not close enough? I'm definitely not going to get that whole thing, so I'm just going to zap it until it falls apart.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Alright, well... might as well get a little bit more erythrite and take out some more deserters. Although, realistically... Oh, the spiral's back that way. Alright. Let's go ahead and heal up from that debacle here, and do we have anybody up here? I guess not. Alright. get some more erythrite here while I'm at it. Alright. We get back to my bike. That's a good spot with some light here, though. So I will head back to the bike so I can go report back to Lieutenant Tolliver and get the next stage of this particular contract. And I will see you in a bit. Welcome back. I am here in front of Anton. Let's see what he has for us for the next stage.
We meet again. What? That's disturbing.
You're not trying to get rid of me, are you? Or I was lucky to get out of there with my life? Why not be
Of course
paranoid?
not. Ours is a paranoid field, but I would not do that. If you don't trust my integrity, trust that you are a valuable asset. What happened?
At the meeting point, I was jumped by deserters in Atreides armor.
Disconcerting. Either my informant was intercepted, or I've been fed false information. Whichever the case, we need to investigate further.
Do you have anything new for me?
Unfortunately, I do. Something more somber, but it needs doing. I need a body and ID tags located to clear a name.
Sometimes we have to be the voice of the dead.
We must defend the honor of our brothers and sisters, living and dead. In light of your previous endeavor, I suspect I know whom the tags belong to. At least we can hope to clear his name in death.
All right, and goodbye. Okay, I forgot about this one. So, this takes us back into Haga Rift, almost exactly in the same area, but it is just down on the ground. There's literally no chance that you're going to be attacked. It's a run and get quest, so I'm not even sure I'm going to show you that. I might just do that off camera, and come back when I'm back here with the information. Maybe I'll show it to you once I get there. But either way, I will see you in a bit. Welcome back. As you can see, I didn't bother recording anything of the actual location of where you finish this stage of the contract. You literally drive along the bottom of Haga Rift. Occasionally you get shot at by some deserters from a deserter camp, maybe. And then you find the body. It's not hidden. It's not a challenge. It's right there on the ground. And you get the ID tags, and then you have to come back to Lieutenant Tolliver. That seemed like there was no reason to record that, as far as I could tell. So I picked up the ID tag, and I'm back here to talk to Anton and see what he has for me to do next.
We meet again.
I have Trenton Yang's ID tags. My condolences. Let's give him those things.
Let me see. They belong to the informant you were sent to meet. This blasted war of skullduggery. Trenton was innocent. Sometimes I wonder if... No, forget it.
Usually I go consider it forgotten so that I can just move along, but, let's see what he has to say. Forget what? Tell me.
The War of Assassins takes a toll. Something more than blood. Sometimes I think we own... It's best left unsaid. Good work.
Let's keep pestering here. Forgive my boldness, but your ideals seem so strong, yet beaten down.
Am I so transparent? That can't be a good trait for spycraft. You're right, of course. This War of Assassins is a war of attrition and tiny bites.
How so?
I leapt into it with so much fervor. To answer the call of Duke Leto. To go into battle side by side with Duncan Idaho and Gurney Halleck. Glorious. But that wasn't the reality. No battle to end all battles. Just this endless cold war in this hot hell. I thirst not for water, but righteousness. The worst part? The Harkonnens thrive in this. treachery feeds them. Little by little, we diminish, and the only way out is to be like the enemy.
I fear honor must die if the war is to be won. We must retain who we are, even if it means death. That's victory enough. Let's go with that one.
Yes, that is a victory of a kind. Maybe the only victory that truly matters. Thank you. Enough sad philosophy and navel-gazing banter. There's work to do.
There you go. What's next?
We've located some of the deserters connected to the ambush. There's a rumored sickness spreading among them. Details are vague, yet frightening.
I'll look into it.
Hope you're not squeamish. I need you to draw blood from the deserters. There should be a console at the camp. Use it to analyze the blood samples.
And goodbye. Okay, for this, I believe we need to go into the spiral. Yep. That's the stairway, and on the other side is the spiral. Alright, that's where we came up. You can't really see it there. But that's Chome Mineral Extraction Facility 4, and we came up the ramp up here. So that's the spiral. I'm going to need to go to my base and drop off what little blood I have. I definitely have to make sure I have enough space to draw blood from the... I have to go to the upper entrance of the deserter outpost. And I can't, which means I can't come in from where I came in. Or from... Yeah, where the deserters are. I don't think that's the upper entrance. What level is the upper entrance on? It looks like it might actually be on the surface, in which case I'd have to cross over here. Alright, well, let's try to figure that out. I'm going to head back to my base and wait for daylight to come back around, because I really don't want to... Actually, it's easier to get my base back this way. Because I really don't want to have to try to figure out where this upper part is, or try to remember. I know I've done this quest before, I can't remember. While dodging Sardaukar mercenary ships. So, I will see you in a bit. Welcome back. Okay, so it turns out I was wrong in that there is no up on the surface level entrance to this. I drove across here. You know, I went past the stairway around it here, drove across, and there's nothing here. So where I'm at is actually on this land bridge right here. And basically, I just drove off of that point and landed right... where does the bridge go? The bridge is over there. Landed right there. And that's the bridge. Landed right there. If you're on a vehicle, that doesn't give you any damage at all, which is kind of silly, but I understand why they did it. But I'm right in front of one of the entrances, and it's not, according to my map, the top one. That's up above me. But there isn't any up above me to get into, as far as I can tell. I'm going to have to come in this level. Maybe this is the top entrance, actually. You know what I think about it? I think it is, and the up is simply that I have to walk up a little bit of a ramp there. All right. Let's get the bike away. Let's get Just one more drink here. I said one more drink. Come on. And let's go ahead and get armored up. Oh, I guess I am fully armored. Except for the pants. There we go. I had only swapped out to my stillsuit top. Or garment. Okay. Now, as I recall, if this is the actual upper entrance, it is loaded with an enemy or two. Yep, there's one right there. I heard you. So if you detected me, where are you? Come on. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, me too. Jeez. There we go. Ah. Oh. Jeez. And as I recall, there's also a melee fighter up here somewhere. Okay, I've discovered the top now. It says I need to extract 5 liters of blood from these deserters. And let's go ahead and do that while I wait for what I think is a melee fighter to come after me. Okay, that's all the blood. And now I need to analyze it at the console, which is down below, and I think it's quite a ways down below. What do we want to... What do we have for my weapons again? That's the shotgun. That's Shadrath's Edge. Let's try that if we're going to be doing close quarters.
Someone here. Get them.
I hear you. I keep forgetting how good that pistol is. Alright, now I can take your blood because I want your blood, not because I need to analyze it. Is there anything else up here? That's not usable. I thought there was a chest up here. Maybe not. Alright. And we head down. Alright. 23 meters and down. That doesn't really tell me anything because almost everything is contained in this particular spiral. There are rooms that shoot off. Oh. Well, here we are. There it is. Completed, analyze the blood. You've learned something interesting. Now I got to report back to Anton. I think... I can't remember if this one has a constellation chest or if it's only the stairway. Let's find out. Because I don't think I have to go down too far. Alright, this is where it comes out to a... ornithopter platform. Oh no, this is the big open space. Dead person. Dead person. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and sabotage this so that nobody can raise an alarm and bring more baddies. Yeah, and you can see down there, there is a pentashield door that requires an ID band. And as I recall, it's right down here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's a kaboomy. Oh, poison gas. By the time I get out my compactor and put it somewhere... Alright. That helped. Oh! Sneaky. The question is, have I killed everybody I need to kill? Oh, definitely take all that good stuff. That's overkill, folks. Come on. I thought I got it. No, I guess I didn't get it all. All right. Okay. Grab some goodies. Grab some intel. Grab some armor. Oh. What did I get? Ink vine pants. Those don't really do much for me. And we'll have to wait until Funcom announces actual server consolidation to find out whether or not that's eventually going to do something for me in improving the ability to sell stuff on the exchange. Because right now, depending on the server that you're on, I mean, I can't sell anything on this exchange worth a darn and get any money out of it. All right. Let's see. Where was my way back up? It was out there because I went by this. Just in case. Let's go ahead and sabotage this again. Why am I heading back up? I'm not sure that I'm going to have a easier pathway to get out of here when I come out of that top entrance, but we'll see. Is there anything more exciting than watching a 3D rendered character run upstairs? It's the game content you've been wanting, folks, right here. And I'm delivering. Okay. I bet these suckers have respawned. And apparently I would lose that bet. Alright, so now I've got to figure out a way to get out of here and back to Tolliver, which I'm guessing is going to be going across this land bridge and up out there somewhere. But I'm not going to make you watch that. I'll see you in a bit. And welcome back. Man, I wish I had recorded that trip back. So a couple of things. As it turns out, this entrance right here puts you right at that bridge. And you can just drive right across and you're right there at the top of the spiral. So when I drove across the bridge, I just came right out here. And then by the time I think I was out in the middle of this. I got tagged by a Sardaukar mercenary ship. As I was running away from that, I got the announcement that there was a sandstorm in sector. So not a minute to find anything. It was right on me. I rode into a small canyon that had a slaver base in it, figuring that a steep-sided, narrow, small canyon like that must have some place to hide. And between the sandstorm and taking their bullets, I almost died. Like maybe less than 10% of my health left before I was able to heal up and then take them out, and the sandstorm moved past me and so on. It was quite the adventure just getting back here. But anyway, I am back here, here at the anvil. There's Anton, and let's see what he has for me now that I have this information about that blood.
We meet again.
I found the deserters and analyzed their blood.
What were the results?
Why would I talk as a technologist? That must be from the planet I'm from. So the console was as confused as me, came back with unknown error. Technologists would say the console was in good working order, and yet result was unknown. Let's go with that. Be a sort of a pedantic jerk.
That is troubling. There are frightful stories being whispered about. I have my suspicions, but I must not jump to conclusions until we know more.
What aren't you telling me?
I must know more first. An old friend of mine is mixed up in... She might be in danger. I've been trying to locate her. It's a delicate matter. That's all I can say for now.
So what have you got for me?
A gang of Harkonnen deserters are holed up in a testing station. I have reason to believe one of them knows the crash site of a ship called the Catheria. Go to the testing station, find a report or any other evidence of where the Catheria might have crashed.
What's so special about the ship, or does this have anything to do with the friend who's in trouble? Let's go with that one.
You're good. Find the intel I need, and I promise to be more transparent on these matters. Deal?
I'll leave it once.
Do whatever it takes. This one is important to me.
Alright, so I have to need to enter Imperial Testing Station number 29. Which is... okay. North of the rift. Okay, that would be one where I could actually drive across that bridge and then get over there to it. But that's not something I'm going to do today. Let me face back here to get some good light. That is something that we're going to be doing in the next one, because we're already a little, pretty close to 35 minutes on this one. So thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you have any questions or comments about this video or anything we do here at Nerd Caliber, please do feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. If you like what we do and you haven't subscribed, please do consider subscribing and clicking on that notification bell so you get alerted when any of our content goes up on the YouTube channel. We just posted up yesterday 2 videos, I think. One, a new comic yap from Matt, and the other, the first video coming out of PAX Unplugged. It's the D20 Dimension 20 cosplay meetup. So check those out if they're of any interest to you at all. And in the meantime, please stay safe, be well, and bye-bye.